Well, hello, everybody. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron the chocolate. I am chocolate and sparkles.
Everything
the
good.
Princess of chocolate and sparkles.
Uh-huh.
Everything good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's our picture?
It's coming up right
now.
No.
Are you sure? Interesting.
There we are.
There we are. Okay.
How is everybody? I got to talk to our electronics person here and get things straightened out, line up a little easier. So how is everybody?
You plan to look in the mirror?
Yeah.
We are not muted, right?
No, we're not muted.
Okay, I never know. Anyway, what is this? This is Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay.
And see, Allison's already joined in.
Yes, she has.
Typed in, said hi.
Yes, good job. Well, welcome everybody. My goodness, what a whirlwind of a weekend. At least it was for us.
And Dorothy's with us in Minnesota.
All right. Well,
Allison's in Ontario and
still awake.
Still awake. He made it. Yeah. I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it.
Well, I'm glad she's still awake. Hang in there. You can do this. I can imagine working and doing. Oh, and Crystal's on. Hi, Crystal. Taking everything, she has a lot on her plate, so I can see why she'd be tired because she works and takes care of people. And
she should probably use.
Oh, and Vicky's on. Hi, Vicky.
Oh, and Tina.
I hope you're. Oh, she must be feeling better. That's good.
I'm going to try something here with our screen.
What are you going to try? Oh, hang on a minute, folks. We're trying something.
It doesn't like us.
Oh, it doesn't. You should talk to your technical advisor. Look in the mirror and ask what's going on. Oh, shoot. Oh, and Debbie on Chuck's phone. Oh, Debbie on Chuck's. Okay, I got it.
And Terry's with us from Taiwan.
Terry's on. That's good. Well, I hope you're all having a great day, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. I mean, it could be early evening, the next morning.
The day of.
It could be any of those things. Today is, can you believe it, the 14th of April. Already. Yeah. My goodness. I think there's a Mercury retrograde coming up. I've got to check that out. I don't know when that second one starts of the year.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But anyway, the 14th today. So if you have a birthday today, happy birthday. But it adds up to a one day. So it's all about brand new beginnings today. So hopefully, and Carol's on. Hi, Carol. Hopefully we did something that was something to do with a brand new beginning, whether it's a brand new way of thinking, starting a new book, starting a new job, maybe just doing something that you had thought about but never had a chance to do, or you've researched something you've never researched before. I mean, who knows?
I did that today. But it was a good
day to do that.
I did that.
Did what?
Researched.
Did you?
Yep.
Did you research how to make things work?
I tried to find where my keys were when I left this morning, and
you lost your keys?
I researched where they were.
You researched.
I felt the pocket, and they were in the pocket of my coat.
You researched. Okay. So you must have felt there before. So you researched again.
That's right. I researched.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Okay. Well, did you find them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
You noticed I was gone, right?
I did. I did notice. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh, shoot. So, brand new beginning days are great. You might get a lot of ideas come in, and you may not finish them all or think about them all. But that's the whole idea of a one day. It's like you got a lot of irons in the fire, and you may keep doing some of them, but you may not continue doing others. I always like to think of a one day as like my craft room. You got a lot of projects. They aren't all done yet. Some of them may never get done, but you choose and pick the ones that you want to work on and check into. So that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. The next Mercury's in June. Okay, good. I got a couple of months anyway. I knew it was coming up. I just didn't know when. So thank you for that.
Ooh, to the day right before Joey's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
It is. Yeah, Joey's on the 24th, and that ends on the 23rd. All right. That's a good thing.
Is he going to be at a tournament in Reno or something?
I have no idea where he'll be.
No, that's in June.
No, hers is in June. I don't know if his is.
His is after that.
I think his is after hers, but I'm not sure because I don't. keep up with
Well.
all that. But anyway, so today.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what?
I was just going to say, if everybody would take a second to type in and say hi where you're located, if we don't know where you're at, if
Well,
you're
I
just
think we
listening,
know.
but sign in whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. But stop for a second and get whatever platform you're on, give us a share. And if you want a good stable platform, you want to go to YouTube and watch us. But click on subscribe; it's free. And you don't get spammed with emails. If you click on the little bell, then you get a notification right before a show starts. It says, hey, there's a show coming up.
That is helpful.
Yeah, it helps.
I mean,
but take the time to share it.
It helps me because I get busy and I forget, and then I see it, you know.
Take the time to share it. If you've already done it, do it again because it helps.
Oh, and Tammy's on. Hello, Tammy.
Yeah, she's been on before.
Sammy, 7 planets in Aries. Yes, I was reading about that today.
That's what's going on this week?
Yeah, that should be a fun time.
And that's going to do what?
I'm just reading about it. I didn't say I understood it.
Oh.
I'm just reading about it. That's Debbie's department.
Yeah, we don't do astrology.
We don't do astrology. I mean, I read something about it's brand new beginnings or starting over or something like that. I don't remember for sure.
You know, you and I took 2 classes in astrology.
Well, they were beginner classes.
And we're still at the beginner stage. We get like back to square one.
Well, yes and no. I mean, if we'd have continued and looked into it and studied it, I'm sure we'd understand a lot more than we do right now, but that's not our cup of tea. You know, we just know enough to be dangerous at this point with astrology.
We couldn't have studied it with work and everything else that we do.
Didn't work. Anyway, so being a 14, it's a one day for the ones that came in a little late. So that's brand new beginnings today. So I hope you did something that maybe took you outside the box or stretched you a little bit so that you'd try something new or thought something new or read a different kind of book or, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
clip that. We'll say that.
Oh, and clip that. Yeah. I forget about that. So the rocks for today, I thought, well,
I got those.
You know, what stones do I want for today? And these 3 stones are stones that you should always carry with you. They're very powerful stones, they say. Not me. They say, you know, they people. You know, they know everything. You know, they're up there. They know it all. Anyway, the first rock is a rock with a white line around it, which is called the wishing stone. If you can find a white line that it just goes continually all the way around the rock. And what they say, because they are rare, but you know, I never really paid much attention when I walked the beach and stuff, but I'm going to start paying attention to the river rock and stuff because I think I've seen them. I just did not pay attention.
When I go fishing with Mike in the river,
you see them?
They're all over.
Okay, well, that's good. So what you're supposed to do is trace the line around with your finger while wishing, and then throw it into a body of water as far as you can, as far as you can throw it, and your wish will come true. And they say if while you're wishing, putting your line around that rock, wishing, if you wish for someone else, all your wishes will come true.
If I wish for somebody else?
Yes.
I don't get it.
If, like, I wish for you to have good health, then all my wishes will come true.
So I'll have good health?
Yes.
Well, why would you waste wishes on other people?
That's not wasting them.
I would say, give me money so I can help other people, and then they wouldn't need any of the wishes.
I think I'm going to wish that you become really abundantly wealthy so that I can share the abundance and show you how to spend it wisely.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the idea behind it.
The wishing stone.
Yeah. The second one is what they call a hagstone. Now you can go on and Google hagstone, and you can read all about, where it came from, how long it's been around, and all that stuff. And it's a stone that has got holes in it, and they're naturally made holes over time that water has eroded the rock and just made a hole. Mm-hmm. Maybe one, maybe more, like it says in that picture right there. And it's called a hagstone because it protects the bearer from all bad luck. And back in the day, they thought those stones would protect you from witches.
Oh.
But yet witches really liked those stones because they thought it held the power of water. So when they did their spells, it would help them.
I've seen people wearing those around their
Yeah,
neck.
People have, you can wear them around the neck. You can hang them up in your house, put them by the doorways, anything, because it's supposed to protect the bearer, whether it be your house or your body, from bad luck. Now, the third stone is a lava stone, and that contains the power of fire, hence lava, and it awakens your passion. So if you're protected and you've done a bunch of wishing, then the lava stone will awaken your passion of whatever it is you were wishing for and help hopefully make it become something of reality. And those three stones are the ones that I'm saying you should always have them around you. And the affirmation for today is, I breathe in peace. I breathe out stress. And that's the name of that tune. Now we're down to the card of the day.
Shelley's with us.
Oh, hi, Shelley. So I'm Aries, Sun, Rising, Wacky. Oh, shoot. Well, then, you ought to be having some real fun this week. Whether it be good or bad, I'm not sure, since I'm not an astrologer. But Aries are going to be everything I have read about what's coming up with these planets lining up. Is Aries comes up all the time. I mean, the sun sign Aries comes up because it's really going to affect you guys. So, are you guys going to be? I don't think so. I don't know. We haven't been there for a long time, Skip. I don't know. Are you planning on going to the BEPC Expo?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you ask that? Huh?
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
No,
why?
I was just asking why.
No, we won't be in that. We've done it several times, as you know.
Back in the day.
And and it's
changed.
It's changed, yeah.
It's changed. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same.
Why are we so little?
Except my weight. My weight never changes. Stays the same. Wish it would the way.
There we are.
But don't tell. Oh, real name. That's Denise, right?
Denise, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's time for the card of the day.
Yep.
And I don't think there's anyone on here yet that doesn't understand the card of the day, so I don't have to explain that.
Mm-mm.
But this card will take us from today until next Tuesday. And then tomorrow on the showcase, we'll pull a second card to bring more enlightenment from the first card, and we'll see what that says. But you have to come on the showcase night to see what the second card is. But so tonight, what's your card for tonight? That Spirit's telling us to do until next Tuesday.
Okay. Take control. Take control and do what you need to do. Let me get that up so you can see that card there. That little R at the top.
Uh-huh.
That's named after the Norse god Rado. And anyhow, it's taking control. It's also the journey or the process that you're on. So take control of what you're trying to do in your life. And that might be just as simple as making a decision and moving forward. And the other thing is this.
The brand new one day today, they might make a decision to do something different.
Could be.
Yeah.
But this is to move forward. And this also has to do with travel and your vehicle. And this, what I keep getting with this is that when this card comes up, you need to make sure that your vehicle's in the shape and the driving condition it's supposed to be, and that you drive carefully. So, but this denotes long trips, and summer's coming. So long travel, I should say. Summer's coming. If you're thinking about a trip, now's a good time to put it into motion. Go for it.
So that between now and next Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a good time for it.
Well, my card is the integration card, which is saying, with what Skip said over there, you may have to put a few things together to make it work, but you can integrate the negative and the positive. Just have it be something that works for you. So don't be afraid to, even though you may have some bad memories about something, put some good memories in with it, and then you can put it all together and make it all work for you. So integrating is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
There, I wrote them on the whiteboard.
Okay. Well, that's that. So I guess we're down to questions.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do the joke. I did. I decided to give a couple of jokes.
Good.
So, because I think it does raise the vibration when you laugh or attempt to laugh, depending on my jokes.
Allison says I can relate to that about the vehicle. Are you
vehicle.
still driving the same vehicle?
Anyway, you ready for the joke?
I was born ready.
Let's go with jokes. I told my computer that I needed a break the other day, so it froze. I thought Richard would like that.
So wait a minute, you needed to say it again.
I said I told my computer the other day I needed a break.
Yeah.
So it froze. You can't work on a computer when it's frozen. You needed a break. Maybe I should have drawn a picture.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, I told my boss the other day that there were 3 companies that were after me. And he asked me which ones, because he's wondering. And I said it was the gas, the electric, and the water.
You go with that. Wait, do you have one more?
No.
Can you tell one off the top of your head?
Why? What do you want 3 jokes for?
Because I got a special thing I want to do. Are you ready?
No.
Okay.
I can real quickly get you one.
No, it's okay.
Oh.
We'll save it.
Save it for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow.
What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Wednesday. The Psychic Showcase.
Right there. There it is.
At 6 o'clock, you guys come on and talk for half an hour, and then at 6:30, we come on. Allison says, yep, still driving the same piece of crap.
POS.
Oh, Wendy's on. Hi, Wendy.
Crystal gave you an upside down face and is smiling.
Did you read the update that Wendy sent? I figured you did. That's why I didn't tell you about it.
No.
How could you not read it? It was in the emails.
Really? Well,
remember,
let me
help you. Last week, when she asked a question about her mom's property and the price, and you asked if there was a 4 in it, and
I kept seeing 4s.
Yeah, and she said she didn't know. Well, she found out what they were offering, and there was 3 4s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good.
I figured you saw that, or I'd have told you a long time ago.
No, I didn't look at it.
Goodness. Anyway, okay. Anyway, Debbie says, is my cell phone going to be able to charge without repair? Just drying it out, dropped it, everything works on it except for the charging ability.
Did you put it in rice?
I was going to say, yeah, put it in rice. That'll make the water come out of it. Rice dries them out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Overnight or something, isn't it?
Yeah, leave it in overnight.
Yeah,
and
put some rice in a bowl or in a bag and stick that phone in there.
Bury it in the rice, middle of it.
Yeah, somehow rice absorbs
the moisture.
Yep. Yeah. So you might try that if you haven't yet. Yeah.
Another thing you can do, Debbie, is on the charging port. If you take a hair dryer, turn it on medium heat, and like put some kind of a tie around the trigger, and let it blow, and set the phone down, and set the hair dryer down. Let it blow into the charging port, and let it work its way up and dry that way.
They say not to just sit dry 24 to 48 hours. There's those people.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I know.
Rice worked for many decades.
Okay, listen, I have to say this, okay, and I'm not trying to be argumentative, but I worked for the information technology. I was a telecom manager for the state of Washington, and I'm going to tell you, we had, at my highest point, I had 370 cell phones around the state that the employees had.
Just
And
couldn't keep them working, huh?
we bought rice in 50-pound bags because they would bring it in, and they can't wait if they're coming from out of town and they bring it to headquarters. They can't wait a day or three. So more than a day, I guess I should say, because they always go back the next day. We'd take that thing and we'd put it in a big baggie and fill it up with rice, put it in there. They'd take it back to their hotel room. By the time they got back to their office in their whatever city they were in, that stuff was dried out. The phone was working great. So I don't care what other people tell you. I'm going to tell you it works, and it doesn't hurt anything.
Not to do it, so she'll buy a brand new phone. Probably,
or could bring it in for repairs, or it works, and it doesn't hurt anything.
I've never heard of. I mean, I have not Googled it and researched it, but I've heard for eons put it in rice, and I've never heard a negative thing about it. I've
seen it work on probably 3,000 to 4,000 phones.
We're not phone experts, so
yes, we are.
Can only do what we know that we've done, and it worked. But yeah,
it works.
I don't think it would hurt to try it.
Is my cell phone going to be able to charge without repair? Yes, if you do what you need to do. Otherwise, I'll tell you this, there's a little thing in there where the charging port is. The plastic in it, if you keep water in it, the plastic actually will melt.
What?
The plastic between the pins, it will melt, and the pins can short out. That's why you want to get it dried out. A hair dryer, let it sit for an hour, blowing medium heat into it, or throw it in a baggie.
If you put it on cool, would that heat be enough?
No.
So it's
cool has no heat.
Well,
you want to do
medium. Little, but not much.
You want to do medium heat.
Okay. Well,
that's your best way.
Okay.
I know they say not. Somebody tells you not to, but there's no reason not to do it, because it has no effect except for sucking up the moisture. That's what rice is good at.
That's what they say. Those people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if people with the last name of Rice are thirsty.
I don't know.
Sucking up the moisture, you know?
I never know.
I
was going to say.
Allison says rice definitely works. It has for me already a few times. Yeah. Yeah, the rice, I swear to God, this is a state of Washington. We used 50-pound bags of rice is what I'd buy. She says, okay, thanks. Crystal said a question. She says, I've been reading. I got to wait till she's ready to. She's looking that up.
No, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay, Crystal says, I've been reading the pages and pages in the application.
It says it's bad. Yes, putting a wet phone in rice is bad and generally ineffective. It's a bull crap. I call bull crap.
I bought 50-pound bags and.
Well, it didn't say it hurt the phone, just said it wouldn't work. So that'd be a good experiment. It's worked for us. We've done it. But anyway.
Okay, back to Crystal.
Anyway.
I've been reading the pages and pages in the application I've filled out and the supplements to it. Should I sign it and submit it tomorrow? It wouldn't hurt.
Well, as long as she's okay with everything she's read.
Yeah, if you're okay with it. It wouldn't hurt anything. But I want to say this. One step, maybe a second step, I see there's but I also see, let's do this, let's do that. Can we do that? Can you do that? I don't want you to go into it that deep. I would be very leery of that.
In answer to that question, I feel very apprehensive. I mean, I don't even know what the job is, what it's about. It's just when you read that question, I felt apprehension. I feel like that Bonanza commercial.
Oh, yeah. Throw the paper in.
I folded that so nice and I threw it. It missed its mark.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having a bad night. Anyway.
What, Allison
says, yeah.
You read it.
When me and my mom are out for a walk tonight, we've seen a cardinal. She's seen it first. Was it sent by spirit or did it just happen to be there? It wasn't sent by spirit. It was a deceased loved one that came to say, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what cardinals stand for.
Yeah, that's what cardinals do.
That's cool.
Oh, Crystal says, Sha'ron, that's what I feel too. Yeah, there's something you're not, it's just apprehension. I would tread softly and think about it.
Yeah, just go so far that you set a limit, because I keep seeing that. Well, let's do this now. Let's do this. Let's do this. And it's like, unless you want to, it's free will, free choice.
Free choice, yeah.
But I'd say be careful.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, cardinal. Do they come in other colors besides red? Right?
I think they do, but a red cardinal is what represents a deceased loved one. Yeah, but let me double check.
They have a social media page, Crystal says. Well, I still stay with what I said. It's like, set a limit. Don't go down the rabbit hole real deep.
Yeah, they have other colors.
What colors?
A yellow.
Yellow cardinal?
A yellow cardinal. Yeah.
A red one, yellow.
Versions include pale brown, white.
Really?
Yeah. But red is the one that represents a loved one from the other side. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, see, rules. I don't. Are you really into this thing you want to apply for? Or is it just something you're seeing if it'll work? Because I think there's something better out there. I think you're going to get bored with that job, whatever it is.
It's slow pace.
Denise is laughing. I don't know why she's laughing. I don't know. But anyhow, Crystal, you are very psychic and intuitive too. I think you trust yourself on what you're feeling here, because I don't think, you wouldn't lie to yourself. So pay attention to what you're feeling and what you really think you should or shouldn't do. But it's, free will, free choice, but I would be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sis is only in my sleep. You wouldn't happen to know if it was sent for her or for me. Both of you, I think.
I was going to say it's someone that both of you knew. And it feels like a female to me. Like it was either a grandmother or a mother figure. And since it was your mother, I'd say it would be your grandmother. Could be her mother. But it's a female energy. It feels like a motherly issue. Not issue, but, energy.
Yeah.
Energy does to me, yeah. Is there something special around this time of year for your grandmother or her mother? Was there something that was around this time of year? Because she could have come around just to say, hey, I'm here, Yeah, so I would say it's your grandmother, her mother. And if her mother's still here, then it would have to be her mother's mother, but it's still a mother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not getting a clear thing there.
But
there's something to do with the time of year, so only you would know that one. Cindy's here.
It could be a death day anniversary, a birthday, anniversary, some kind of event.
Yeah. So April 14th or April itself there's something to do with that, I think.
I think Crystal's implying that she's more psychic in her sleep, which makes sense. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
When you sleep, you lower your inhibitions and things come to you more and more easily.
So why did you get sleep with that? It just says the other morning.
Well, because right here, she said only in my sleep.
I see.
And her mother was with her the other morning.
Yeah.
So,
well, you may be one of those types that gets a lot of answers in your sleep. So you got to pay attention to your dreams and what's going on. Yeah.
Look at that one.
Crystal says.
This one.
Oh, Crystal. I dreamed about us. What thing bounces while I'm reading?
When message comes in, it goes up.
Okay, where'd it go? I dreamed about us watching my younger brother have a motorcycle accident. Ooh.
And then
I called him immediately. He told me he was thinking about writing it to the library that day. See, that could be your messages are coming through dreams. Yeah. So pay attention. I'm glad you warned him. Yeah. That in itself, even if he did write it, he would be aware of it. That could change everything right there.
Mm-hmm.
So good job, Crystal.
And Amy joined in. She's over on the
She's
east side of the
across
mountains.
Yeah.
With Crystal.
Oh, it's probably warmer over there. It should be getting warm, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think. Well, they're probably getting our rain.
See, Allison says my dad's birthday's coming.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so that had to be. Okay. Okay, now Dad's birthday. So it'd still be her grandmother, but maybe it's not her mother's mother. Maybe it's her dad's mother.
Yeah,
probably because it's a dad's birthday. So I got the wrong mother associated with the wrong person, but I still got mother. But anyway, okay.
Grandma could be the facilitator over there. She likes to run the show, you know.
Well,
say, hey, come here. I'm gonna tell them about you. Blah, blah, blah.
But this is apparently, I would think, and this is logic talking now, but I would think if it's the dad's birthday, then the dad's mother would come before his mother-in-law. But you never know.
Maybe Grandma was a little noisy.
I don't know. You
know how that stuff works.
Yeah. Cindy says I'll be visiting my friend Teresa tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Drive careful in the rain.
Is it going to rain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crystal says I told him that my mother was watching him. Watching him too.
How did he accept that? Did he okay? Or did he? I'm curious about that.
Maybe he's more aware now.
I don't think so, but I curious.
Oh, Katrina's on. Okay. Will I be having knee replacement surgery this year? Well, now that's free will, free choice. You know, how long you want to be with the pain. Crystal says he didn't challenge it at all.
Good.
And Cindy says, oh, you want to answer, Katrina, before we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I think it's possible, but it all depends on when you're ready for it.
You know, I think you have a doctor. If you've seen a doctor, I think you have it appears to, and that's all logic. But what I'm going to tell you is whoever you've seen or are going to see, you need to push the issue. And I mean, push the issue. I want the replacement and get it done. If you do that, yes, you can have knee replacement surgery this year, but you need to push the issue with people. So, and the doctor himself, if insurance is giving you problems, have the doctor write notes, a letter or whatever. If it's the insurance company, challenge them.
Do you have a doctor that thinks you're too young for it? That could be an issue, like you did.
I've had both my knees replaced.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the doctor would told you for years you're too young. So I mean, I'm wondering if when she asked that question, if the doctor's going to finally agree, yeah, she can have it or what. So we need more.
When I had both knees replaced. When I had them replaced, the doctor said, "Oh, you're too young. You're too young." And it's like, dude, I cannot even lay down to sleep without immense pain. So I switched doctors, and guess what? He said, "Yeah, you need a knee replacement." And so he did one, and he did the second one a year later.
Well, hi, Tori. So to answer that, like I say, it is possible. Now, whether it's with that same doctor or not, that's something else again. But if I'm with you, I think it needs to be pushed a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's waiting for her to say, "I need this now." Maybe, so
or switch doctors.
You need to have a long talk, and if he won't do it, then you need to get a second opinion and switch doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cindy,
did we read this one?
Yes.
Oh.
She said he didn't challenge it. Yeah, I read it.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so then Cindy says at the cemetery, it is her birthday, Teresa's birthday. I'll be with her husband. Does Teresa have a message for us?
First of all, she showed me a cake, and it had, remember that that lemon white frosting, and it was really fluffy.
Like that 7-minute frosting?
I don't know what that is.
It's really fluffy frosting. You've eaten it.
I know, but I don't remember that. But I know it's one that you can touch it and pull the spatula away, and it makes little points.
Yeah, that's a 7-minute frosting.
Okay, that's what she's showing me, is a cake with that on it. And it's lemon white, and it feels to me like it's either angel food or just a white cake. So where's that message? There it is.
Cindy.
So
Okay.
that's the first thing that somebody, I'm going to say it was Teresa, kept showing. Otherwise, why would she? And that has something to do for her husband, I think. And
Well, it is Teresa's birthday tomorrow.
oh, duh. Maybe that's why she showed it to me.
It
Okay.
could be the cake, yeah.
And the second thing that she was doing was over there, she was talking and talking and talking to another female. And I want to say it was like a sister. Or a close cousin or very close friend, but talking, and they're talking about her husband. All right. But I have a question. I don't know if it's with her, it's him, or it's you, Cindy, but who is Don, D-O-N, that's on the other side? Because there's something about Don needing to be acknowledged or mentioned in this whole thing. So I'll stop and leave it at that, and we'll
Okay.
come back to it when she writes something.
About Dawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Allison says Grandma Gertie did like running the show. LOL.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's
And they do that over there.
probably who it was.
We don't just change and
No.
become angelic. We
Yeah.
still are ourselves.
Okay, so Tori says hello. Katrina says the issue is I'm waiting on financial assistance to pay for co-payments. I'm approved through doctor and my insurance. Oh, good. Okay, then the doctor's willing to do it.
Then
Okay.
push the financial assistance
Yeah,
people.
I would become,
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Push the issue.
Okay, so Jeannie's on. She says, "Are we live?" Okay, me too. Yeah, we're live. We're alive. Dorothy says, "Does my mother Rita have a message for me?"
Rita.
Oh, what a nice lady. I love her energy. She was like, one of those, what's the word I want? She was just always there. If you needed her, she was a comforting, nurturing type of person. I like her.
This is going to sound weird, Dorothy, but she's showing me, an army cot, what an army cot looks
Mhm.
like, a military bed with the blanket on it and the sheet folded back.
Mm-hmm.
She's showing me this bed, and it has to do with, oh gosh, when we go over there, we have things that we do from time to time. And they change. We do different things, just like we do here. But she's in a mode now where she's preparing places for people who are going to pass over in her family related, the soul pack group. Okay. And it's to take care of them and help them when they get there. So they're showing me a bed, but I'm going to say this. She also says something about the word namesake. Who is her namesake? There's something of the Rita. Is there another Rita in your family, whether it was a middle name or first name? She's acknowledging her namesake. So I don't know what that's about, but anyhow, it's just an acknowledgement.
Okay. Jeannie. Oh, you done?
Yep.
Jeannie says, I sent my niece Jenny the indoor camera to watch her cats, and she said no because someone could hack the camera. Oh.
Nah.
I don't think so.
If she has a router in her house, they won't be able.
I don't think. Well,
only a pro or somebody that's really into IT would be able to do that. And I'm going to say this, that more than likely where people live, there's usually not anybody like that, but that's okay.
Yeah,
she doesn't.
That's okay. Debbie says, yesterday, Mr. Toad was at my front door, a week or so ago at my back door. What is the significance of them coming around lately? Well, let me tell you.
Now, was it really a toad or was it just a frog?
Yeah, there is a difference. So I guess I need to know for sure. But, I'm going to tell you what it is if it was a toad.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the front door and the back door, that means definitely you're coming in and you're going out, right? So, I mean, it's hitting you on both ends, you might say, front and back. Okay?
Coming and going.
So it means profound transformation. And with what you've been through, we understand that.
There you go.
Personal growth and emotional cleansing, So that means you've probably been, crying and grieving and all that stuff. Often acting as a bridge between the conscious and the unconscious. So it's making you take a real hard look at you, your life, and reality and all that stuff. It also symbolizes grounding, resilience, hidden wisdom, and unexpected good fortune or prosperity. They also represent a deep connection to the earth, intuition, and renewal, which is all of what you were going through, my friend. So I think it was right on. And I think now that you have probably acknowledged it, just next time you see them, say, I got it. And maybe they won't show up anymore. That would be interesting to see.
And she says it was definitely a toad.
Same kind. Okay.
That's cool.
Now, while you're reading questions, I'll take it one step further and look at the front door and the back door.
Denise says that face thing was about for your jokes.
Oh, okay.
Tina says, do you see me feeling better soon? Tina, no. It's kind of going to come and go. You'll be feeling fine one moment, and the next moment it's like, I'm going to tell you, take it easy. And I know this sounds crazy, okay, and this is a psychic hit. I saw a bowl of chicken noodle soup, and you should get some chicken noodle soup and eat that. I don't know what it does for people, but I know it's they always say eat some chicken soup.
Well, I know if she has what I had, kind of an upper respiratory thing.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor told me this. He says it's taken a month to get over it, and it took me a month. Mm-hmm. A little over a month, but it took me a month to really start feeling better.
I see about another 10 days of this on and off, and it gets less, as time goes on. Dorothy says everyone loved her. She always did things for others, and I'm her sister's namesake. Okay. So it wasn't hers.
So I'm going with the front door here, okay? The front door is a portal between the private sanctuary of home and the outside world, representing transition, protection, and the welcoming of positive energy, guests, or divine influence. Okay?
Huh.
So now we're going to go with the back door and see.
And she says, no kidding. I thought he was around because I have good bugs to eat. LOL. Tina says, I'll try that. Seriously, the chicken noodle soup, I saw a bowl of it, and there's something to it.
Okay, so now the back door symbolizes an alternative, often hidden pathway for energy, divine connection, or entry into one's life. So there could be another part of your life trying to come in.
Yeah.
Okay, it represents a secret, imitate ways to experience God, a vulnerability for unwanted energy to enter, a means for hidden emotional release, or a metaphor for disengaging from spiritual commitments. So it's, since you have the front and the back, it's like they're trying to get you to be resilient and continue on with life because you have a lot to live yet. The back door part is kind of making me feel like, well, you're questioning, do I want to continue on this part of my journey, like astrology or whatever? And they're trying to tell you yes. So don't be afraid to continue and get back into what you were so into, the passion you had for astrology, now that you can kind of take time now and do what you want to do. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What a
Tina's been down for 7 days already.
Yeah. Well, is it an upper respiratory or what? I mean, what are you dealing with?
Yeah. Cindy says, I will tell Peter and her daughter about Dawn.
Okay.
Something about, and Dawn is passed over, by the way. Tori says that she did my ex pass peacefully. That's a tongue twister. Did my ex pass peacefully, and who helped him to cross over?
Feels like a female to me.
Yeah.
A motherly figure. I don't know if his mom's gone or not, but it was a motherly
I want to say it's his grandmother on his father's side.
Okay, well, it's a motherly figure.
It's almost like there's a feeling that this person didn't get a chance in life to really know him or be around him.
Oh.
I say his dad's mother is what it feels like, not having the chance to get to know him, and like, I'm going to do this because I I owe this kind of a feeling, or I want to do it because I never had it. And was it peaceful? No.
Yeah, I don't think it was totally peaceful, but it
There
wasn't.
was some struggling.
Well, it was only because he fought it a little.
Yeah.
But once he got the idea, and I think when this motherly figure came over and started explaining things, he let go a lot easier.
Once he accepted that this was
maybe
happening.
That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was struggle with some breathing and some fluids in the upper part of the lungs, I guess it would be.
Yeah, I guess.
Or in the chest cavity.
But he's fine now.
Yeah.
He's not in pain now.
No.
No.
That was actually fairly quick. Oh God, I have to ask. Wait a minute, Tori. I keep smelling cigarette smoke. Did this guy smoke? I smell like an ashtray full of cigarettes butts.
Okay, we'll wait until she answers. Cindy says, is Don here or crossed over?
Crossed over.
He's crossed over. Okay. Oh, Linda's here. Linda, I missed you on Saturday, Linda. Doggone it, but I understand. Anyway, any good news on my dental transformation? I didn't know you were doing one.
I see about there's something about a 2-week period. And I think it's the next 2 weeks coming up. And it's there's got to be some phone calls made or go in person. But would you do just as good on the phone? There's something about 2 phone calls needing to be made. Actually 3, 1, 2, 3 phone calls to be made. There's a 2-week period here where something happens or has to go on. And then you start feeling like now I can make some progress. So Tina says no
respiratory, but staying down keeps getting in my lungs congested. Yeah. Second round of antibiotics. Yeah, I went through 2. Just very weak, no appetite, and digestive issues. Yep. I think you got what I had. And you got to eat something, whether, like she said, he said chicken noodle soup, or you've got to get something in you, even though I know you can't taste anything or whatever. And you must have gone to the doctor to get antibiotics. So, yeah, I had to go through 2 rounds of it too. I did. And then the allergies kicked in. I thought it was still that stuff. So it wasn't. So down the road, you might have some allergy issues too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm a Skip. Don't mess around with it. Don't do more than you should. Just stay low and get some food in you. That food's going to help. So let the antibiotics do their thing. Tori says, okay. Tori said he didn't smoke.
Okay. That's fine.
I wonder if the grandmother did.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I don't know what that is, but there's cigarettes. It's the smell of an ashtray with a bunch of cigarette butts in it.
Okay, so Debbie says, thank you. Yes, getting back into psychic, metaphysical, parapsychology, and astrology work, which isn't work, it's passion. Yep, you're right. Yep, and they're saying don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tori said no. Then Tori said he didn't smoke, and Linda said okay. 3 calls. Tori said his mother came in my dreams prior to him leaving. I asked her if she came to get him, and she nodded yes.
No.
Well, she might have been there, but it wasn't her that walked him over.
Yes, she was there, but who walked him over was Grandma on Dad's side.
Tina says, thanks, hard to stay down. Makes me crazy doing a lot of reading. Well, that's a good thing. Just stay down, but don't be afraid to sleep either. Your body needs to rest. So,
I envy people like that.
What?
When they're sick, they sit down, they read, or they lay there, and I cannot do that. I have to get up and do something, even if I'm on the computer, just updating things, making changes, or notifying something. I cannot do that.
No, when I'm sick, I want. You know me.
Yeah.
I get sick, I go to bed. That's it. Staying there till I get well.
I just cannot do that. I wish I could.
Oh, Kelly's on from New Orleans.
You're welcome, Tori. Tori said thank you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. Kelly says hi from New Orleans. Just wondering if you both see hurricane engulf this summer.
Oh,
thank you.
Not as bad as people are thinking. I think things are going to be kind of calmer. I'm seeing things more to the east, on the East Coast, like Florida and what do you call it, Carolinas and things like that. But there is a fairly decent weather front that's going to happen. It's going to go from Texas to, that's a separate one. Texas, there's one in Texas and one in New Orleans. So there is one, but it's not like people are thinking.
It's not a bad one?
No.
Good. Good.
No.
Yeah. So I guess there is, but it won't be anything very traumatic.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Not a lot of damage.
Yeah. Tori says he passed Easter Sunday.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's too bad. Linda says, thank you. Oh, excuse me. Tina says, I really felt bad missing the spaghetti. Oh, yeah, it was pretty good, actually.
She's talking about those of you that don't know, our monthly dinner on the second Saturday of the month. We always pick a place and go. This week, or this month, we went to Spaghetti Factory in Tacoma. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. It was really good.
Yeah, we had a good time.
And we talked afterwards, everybody that was there.
Yeah. Next month, we're going to be going to that barbecue place we went to before in Gig Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
Barbecue to You, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're going next month. So hopefully you'll be able to go with us to that one, because that's where I was when I got sick and was down for a month. So, but I think it was just an upper respiratory thing that kind of like the flu too. So I think she got more of the flu symptoms. I got, because that's where my weak spot is my lungs. I think that's why mine was upper respiratory. So just believe me, it's going to take a month, and you're going to have to just let it be. And you're going to, even when that month's over, it's going to take another 2-3 weeks before you start feeling. I mean, it was February 21st. March 21st was in my month, and it's now April 14th. And this week, I'm just beginning to feel like I got some energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next Saturday night monthly dinner is on May 9th.
No,
and
it is May.
May 9th, and it's going to be at the place, the barbecue place in Gig Harbor.
Just say that?
Yes, you did, and so I just did too. And I'm telling you, the food there is really good, and it'll be posted on our website, and it's open to anybody. So, Tori, if you want to join us, Tori says yums. If you want to join us, anybody out there, let us know, and if you want to come. And
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Not 4, 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So
some people have been getting it mixed up. And can I bring this up? I'm about to say this.
I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, let me say it, and you'll find out.
Well, yeah, but I may not like it.
If you guys think we get a ton of emails, texts, and calls, things. Are you guys doing this week? Is this going on? Or that? Look on the website. Everything we do is listed right on the homepage.
I got that.
And if you click on it, you can go to that page and learn more about it. But everything we do is there. Check that out, because somebody texted us and said, "Is the dinner?"
Yeah, Sherry did.
Oh, yeah, and she missed the dinner.
Yeah, because she did the contact page.
Yeah. And if you have a question, still have a question, text.
Yeah,
Sha'ron, the phone number on the website is her phone.
Yeah, because if you do the contact page, we don't check that every day.
No.
Every other day, but we don't do it every day.
I try to check it each night.
Yeah,
and so that was after we got that after we had already gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyhow, Debbie says that's amazing. There's still at least one spaghetti factory left. Mazithra cheese. Yeah, at least in Washington. I mean, they had a list on the border of their paper placemat there of all the places that there's still Oregon and California. But yeah, Tacoma's the only one. Oh, there was one in Lakewood.
Yeah,
I believe. So we still got 2 in Washington on the west side of the mountains, I guess. And it was very good, Mazithra cheese, I'll have you know. Tori says, when is your next class? I need to develop my psychic abilities. You mean the 101 class? And then she says, I love their ice cream. Yeah, talking about the spaghetti factory again. Yes, I even had the rainbow sherbet this time instead of the spumoni or spumoni, whatever they call it. Spumoni. Where the hell did that come from? I don't know.
Came from your mouth.
Anyway, so
wait a minute.
I don't know yet. I'm still working on it.
I need to.
I finally got a 101 book that I can now go through and update and make a new one because my old one got somehow misplaced or taken. I'll put it that way. So I don't know what happened to it exactly. Well, I do know, but I can't say it. So I have to do it all over again. So I'm going to make some revisions and I'm going to add and take out. So it'll be a whole different class.
Now you're talking about your Psychic 101 class.
Yes.
Okay. And
now you're doing a room class.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's on the website.
Yeah, in June.
June.
You're actually doing it the in person, I believe, is June 20th and 21st.
Yeah.
And then the one is a week later will be the one online. So either way, whichever works for you, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What is the 1-on-1? Oh, Psychic 101.
Oh, well, what class are you talking about, Tori?
If you're talking about my rune class.
Oh, that one's different than the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 101 is a basic introduction into the metaphysical and what goes on in the metaphysical world. You know, it talks about, it makes reference to numerology. It makes reference to angels, guides, chakras, being psychic. I don't remember it all. Feathers.
Everything in the metaphysical.
Yeah.
I call it, and I'm going to take
everything in the metaphysical.
I'm going to take her manual and turn it into a book. It's going to be called Psychic 101 for Dummies.
I don't know. We'll see. We're talking on that one. That's not a given yet.
Tori, you didn't take that one.
I don't think you've taken it, Tori. I don't remember you taking it.
Mm-mm.
But you know, it's a class that takes about, depending on how many people there are, could take anywhere from 7 to 14 weeks, depending on how many people there are.
Yeah.
We do a certain section or 2 sections every week.
And you cover it.
And you get a manual and all the paperwork. But I've got to go through it and redo what I did because of what happened. But anyway, I guess it was time.
Yeah.
I guess.
Jeannie says she loves it.
Loves what?
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh.
We missed one up here.
Who'd we miss?
Well, just a minute. I will tell you. Dorothy, right there.
Oh, thank you so much. But now I'm scared of what she's preparing for. I just love listening to you two. Her mother. Remember the cot?
I know, but she's
takes care of people coming over.
You said it wrong.
Oh.
I'm scared of who she is preparing for, not what.
I read that.
You said what she's preparing for.
Well, someday. June, I get my eyes checked. Maybe I can read better. I don't know. Well, do you want to go into that?
I can't tell you who she's preparing for. I'm not getting anything on that. It's family, people that come over from the family. And don't think because you're thinking on our time frame, you think on their time frame.
Yeah. This could be like
it's not now. It could be 10 years. I don't know. 10 days, 10 years. I don't know. But that's what the thing that she is liking to do. So it's like, I think she was a nurturer here. And so it's like, I still want to do that. Yeah. Now there's a question from Terry.
Terry, question. Wait a minute. Ooh, excuse me. So I've been invited to be a speaker for the seminar on May 1st, but not sure if I should accept because I feel it'll be too hectic. How do you feel?
I think you're going to miss an opportunity if you don't.
I think being too hectic is you just not being sure of yourself. And I think you've got it. You know the material. Go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think you'll miss an opportunity. It could lead to a more job advancement or something. Mm-hmm. But I think you should do it. But free will, free choice. You do what you want. Don't do it just because we said it.
Yeah.
But it's an opportunity that I don't think you should miss.
It'll take you out of your comfort zone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And so, I'd really think about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Linda just said it's barbecue to you in Gig Harbor. Yeah.
That's what I said.
I know.
You're correcting me, and I said it.
No, I'm not correcting you. I'm just reiterating it.
Side of the head in a minute.
I'm reiterating it. Part of those iteration things,
I need no help with iteration things
Yeah, I know.
or reiteration things.
Tori says, I need a refresher. If you're talking about my rune card class, then everybody that takes my class, you can retake it for free if you just want to sit in on the next one. But bring your book and bring your cards.
I thought you said it was $10 to retake it. Am I wrong? I thought you said that.
No, you're right. We did have to do that because of the room rent.
Yeah, the room rent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
$10.
$10, Tori. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, but that's nothing. Anyway.
She says she needs your book, the 101.
I need my book. I got to make it again. I'm still working on it. Terry says, where'd it go? Ugh, I hate it when you say exactly what I needed to hear. Well, it's not us, though. Spirit's saying it. Terry says we are hilarious. I guess that's a good thing. Terry says, thank you very much. As always, your show is what I look forward to every Wednesday. Oh, yeah, because where he is, it's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's nice. Thank you so much. Tori says, I've never took your class.
Yours.
Skip.
Oh, I thought you did.
Well, what class are you talking about then?
Yours.
But I don't remember Tori taking our class.
No, she didn't take either of them.
Well, but she said she needs a refresher.
She needs to learn.
Okay. Well, as soon as we get it figured out and I get it all put, because I'm going to take out some and add other stuff and or redo what's in there. So it's still a work in progress, but it's coming. It's coming. Just hang in there.
And I see our friend John joined us up there.
Oh, hi, John.
And then
John in Tacoma.
Talked about everybody else.
Aw, so nice to see you up there. Allison says, oh my God, the Blue Jays finally won a game.
We're going to have them play against the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe one of them can win a game. I know it's baseball and football.
Isn't Blue Jays the one that we played against for the World Series?
No.
Was it the Blue Jays?
No.
Toronto Blue Jays?
No.
Yeah, it was.
No. I don't remember who it was, but I don't think it was the Toronto.
Okay, I'll prove me right.
Toronto Blue Jays, and don't take this wrong, Allison, but the Toronto Blue Jays are the baseball equivalent of the Dallas Cowboys. So, Tori says, I took a class at your place. We learned how to burn salt to remove negative energy. That's for clearing a house or an office or a room.
Class. Maybe you did take it, Tori. Oh, I don't remember, but maybe you did.
Was that like every week you got a new section for your book and then she went over it with you guys? And
yeah, maybe we did this.
Is that what the class was that you took? Or was it just about clearing energy using salt? In fact, I got to say something about that. Salt is a very ancient. Yeah, that was, she says, yeah. Salt is a very ancient thing.
Ancient.
That's what I'm saying. Ancient.
Where'd you get that?
What?
That slang.
I didn't get any slang. Salt has been used for centuries.
Do it again.
Eons.
Do it again.
Ancient. What do you say it is?
Ancient.
Spell it.
You're asking me to spell. ANCIENT.
Ancient. It's very ancient, and it was used for cleansing for eons, and it also was a preservative for food. Okay.
It was the Los Angeles Dodgers. I thought we played. No, we lost to the Dodgers, but they did play a Toronto Blue. I had half it right. I gotta get a half a point for that one. Oh, dang it.
Well, I want to tell you this. That
and it wasn't in history.
There you go.
I forgot we lost to the Dodgers.
I'll give her a round of applause. Thank you very much.
When we lose, I try not to hold on to that. So anyway. Shoot. Well, we can't see the questions, kid. You push your buttons and give me my questions back.
I want to say hi to John again and tell him I hope that he's feeling well.
Yes, let's hope.
And we talk about you all the time. We got to We
Yeah.
got to meet
His
sometime
ears
when
are
you're
probably
feeling good.
burning.
Yeah. Oh boy, what's all these things typed in now?
There was, Tori said, okay, I'm back. I know. Okay. Yeah, you were there. Okay. She says there was a person in the class and I had issues with your energy. Yeah. I'm back. Okay. Yes, you were there, Tori. And when I get that thing made up, we're going to do another one and you can just, the refresher. Anyway. Yeah.
I think Toronto Blue Jays, every team does it. They suck for a while, then they rebuild. They suck for a while, they rebuild. Except the Yankees. The guy's got money. He's got the team, or the
Yankees don't win all the time.
Yankees. He's got the machine behind him, and they're pretty much up there. They always go to the playoffs every year,
But
and
they don't always make it.
they go to the playoffs though every year, and most teams don't.
Oh, they don't go every year.
Ask how many times the Yankees have gone to the playoffs in the last 25 years. Tori says there was a person in the class that I had issues with their energy.
I just read that.
Okay.
Goodness.
With their energy and not the person. I'm trying to clarify that. And she says, okay, great. So what'd you find for the Yankees?
Says the Yankees do not make the playoffs every single year.
Okay. Ask how many they've won in the last 25 years. How many times have they made it in the last 25 years?
They have missed the postseason only 5 times in 30 years.
Okay. Thank you, America. They always make the playoffs because they have the machine behind them.
Make the playoffs.
They've only missed it 5 times.
But that's 5 times they didn't make it.
Please. You guys don't have any more questions? This looks pretty easy now. It's been an hour and 8 minutes that we've been on.
Oh, Skippy.
Kelly's, what is that? It's hands clapping.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah. See up there?
That's a hand?
Yeah.
Looks like a pizza.
See the fingers? Pizza.
Well, I need new glasses.
Yeah, you do. A clip.
Clip that.
Clip that. Yeah. Clip that.
Oh, shoot.
That's a thing that you can say when you use StreamYard. If you say something or something goes on and you say clip that, it'll make a clip of it and you can use it to post on social media and things like that.
Yeah.
Tori says, I always have questions.
Which I always forget to ever say. I don't. Yeah. I always forget. Anyway, I always have. Well, if you always got questions, ask them, my friend, because we're still here.
We are?
Last time I checked, which was just a second ago, while you were being shown that you were wrong, that the Yankees did not always make it to the playoffs.
Okay, you keep that up, I'm going to shrink you, see? You're out of here.
I'm out of here. I don't think they have any more questions.
Well, that's good.
Well, I guess so.
And you've done your jokes.
I have.
So I guess we're done
so we only have one more thing to say.
Wait, we got 2 more things to say.
We do?
Yes, tomorrow night you guys got to go to the psychic showcase.
Some of you do, some of you don't, but it's a good place you get a free psychometry reading. Sha'ron will be here. She does some. Skip does some.
Get a private reading online.
You can get a private reading at the end online. Yeah, you can. You can purchase that on the website right along with the $5 entry to come into the showcase. We have a door prize. I believe the money box is up to $85.
You could win.
In the prayer list, as always, but we just, and there's a topic.
And we get to test your psychic ability.
It's just a fun night. It's another fun night. Takes a couple hours.
Yeah.
So maybe 2.5 if you come on at 6, but you don't have to be there till about 6:30.
Right.
If you don't want to, 6 to 6:30 is just when you can talk to the other people on the Zoom event and kind of get to know each other and become friends and that kind of thing. So, something to think about. If you got nothing else to do, why not give it a shot? So, okay, I can't read it with you flipping back and forth here, dear.
Right there.
Kelly says, my husband, Fernando, wondering what he tell me? Oh, wondering what he will tell her, I guess. And now, is the husband passed over? Is that what she's trying to say?
I don't know.
It's kind of, well, while we're waiting for her to let us know if the husband has passed over or whatever, Allison says, do you know why my dog sometimes is hesitant to go outside? She always stops and she'll turn her head and look behind her.
She's skittish, and she's what do you call it? Has a little bit of anxiety, separation anxiety.
Yeah,
and wants to make sure you're going to be there or you're coming with her.
Yeah, you might want to go outside with her. I know when we let our dog out, she goes out, stops on the steps, and turns around and looks at me like, you going to stay there?
Yeah.
Or you going to shut the door or you what, you know? So I think that's
a separation anxiety
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Kelly says, yes, her husband has passed. Fernando is his name.
Wondering what he's has to say for her?
If he has a message for
her. He's worried about where you live. I got to put this in my words because it came with a bunch of pictures and some feelings. There's concern over where you live, whether it's some things need to be done or updated. And he's talking about the outside, the weather outside. So it's probably something that's making sure you're ready for the summer, wherever you live, whatever the summer weather conditions are. And he's showing me white, a lot of white, like it could be white color or is a representative of painting a building.
Or maybe that, like if she lives in an apartment, maybe that's white or a house.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is or I think it's denoting that's about something needing paint or painting. And that has to do with, again, the protection about the outside of the building where you live, house, apartment, condo, mobile home, doesn't matter. But it's like there's concern over this getting done completely or kind of the way he would look at doing it.
When I thought of Fernando, he showed me a cigar. I don't know why, but that's all I got was a cigar. It was a good looking cigar, actually. I don't know whether it was a Cuban cigar or not, but it was a nice looking cigar.
Oh, she says house. I know it needs painting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, he wants you to get it painted.
Is it white though?
I don't know.
Is it white? What do you know about good looking cigars?
Well, you smoked enough of them.
Well, I used to. She says he did smoke.
Well, did he smoke a cigar?
He is now.
He is. Yeah, it was kind of a brownish green.
Yeah.
About that long.
Yep. Kind of like a.
I wonder what cigar represents. Hang on a minute. There could be another message there.
Another message? A cigar?
Yeah.
But I have to say this too, Kelly. Fernando has this peaceful. I wish you could see his hands. Very peaceful. Hands are clean, like white, clean, just clean. And he's at peace, and he keeps pointing up, and he talks as making a reference to Jesus,
God,
and
Jesus, yeah.
And there's a connection. He's found a deep happiness in his connection with God on the other side.
Get this.
I don't know if he was like that here, but he's definitely he's at total peace. It's hard to explain, but he's at peace. So he wants you to know that. Okay, what do you got to say?
Spiritually, a cigar is often viewed as a tool for meditation, prayer, and connection with ancestors, acting as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. It is historically used in rituals to offer prayers up to the Creator through smoke, symbolizing a holy gift and a way to enter a calm, meditative state.
See, I told you when my
and that's
dad.
why your dad and your grandfather had the cigar smoke.
I got to take up cigar smoking
I
again.
think you do, yeah.
Kelly says he was a tailor, and yes, I told him to find God, and no, he wasn't. So that's cool
Yeah.
because he's telling you he found God
Yeah. Yep.
up there, the one, and up there.
Oh, I got chills on that.
That's cool.
It says some believe that when pulling on a cigar, I suppose like sucking the smoke in and releasing the smoke, one calls upon the energy of presence of ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And that's what Native Americans used to do with sacred cigars, sacred
and it
cigarettes.
says in some traditions, the cigar is used for protection, with the smoke believed to ward off evil spirits, malevolent entities, or negative energy. Interesting. It's also a reflection of the burning cigar as a symbol of human life. Made, lit, and burning emphasizes the beauty of life while contemplating mortality. Now, this was not burning. It was just a cigar. Yeah. So that's cool.
She says, nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
And Tori has a question up here.
You know, I was a tailor once.
Yeah, and you sewed my new blue jeans.
No, I was a tailor once, but I couldn't handle the job because I wasn't suited for it.
She says, that was a good one. She says, I do feel him in all the time in our home.
Oh,
cool.
Good.
Yeah, because he's just concerned about the home. So that's good. He's there with you.
Yeah.
Talk to him out loud. Okay, they're not mind readers. Talk to him. And you just can't hear him, but talk and acknowledge. Acknowledge the people on the other side, you guys. Talk to them and say, I think about you and I miss you, or I wish you were here. Acknowledge them because they want to know they're not forgotten.
I have heard people say, I still want to pick up the phone and call mom. You know, just pretend like you're picking up the phone and still say what you'd say to mom.
Yep.
You know,
she says she
going
does.
On in your life. Tori says, Sha'ron, 2 years I asked you about a person named Alan. I asked if he was the one for me, and
boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, you were right. He wasn't. Well, Spirit told me to say that. It wasn't me, but I'm glad I got the message across. And I'm sorry you had to go through it, but at least you picked up on it. You know, the red flags came up, you paid attention to them. That's good. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, I don't see any more questions. You see any more questions?
It's time to leave you.
It's time for me to say, what a wonderful world. Love you, Mom and Dad.
Yep. And remember, tomorrow night, we will be on the Psychic Showcase. You guys should join us. It's fun, and it's a different format than what we do here.
Yeah.
And Tori says,
we have other things we do.
Tori says, I did, and she says, Marco. Polo.
I was going to say
Crystal says, thanks, you're welcome. Jeannie's gives the applause, the hands that you said look like pizza.
Well, they look like pizza. Well, now that one looks like a fat
I see
bird
a rutabaga on that one.
It looks like a fat bird trying to fly. Yeah. But I like chocolate at the end.
Tina says, good night.
I hope you feel better, Tina. I do. Just hang in there. It's going to take a while.
Yep.
But if you start feeling worse, don't be afraid to call the doctor. You may need something else.
Yes.
Yeah, don't just sit there and be miserable if you don't have to.
Chicken soup.
Yeah, you got to get well because we got to go to barbecue.
Yeah. You got till the 9th. Next month.
The 4th. You got till the 11th.
11th?
Yeah, because talking the other side's on the 4th. So a week from the 4th, it'd be the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyhow, thanks you guys. Have a good week. And don't take any wooden nickels, but we'll see you tomorrow night. All right?
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye, guys.